The 2009 Significant New Researcher Award goes to Wojciech Matusik in recognition of his original and decisive contributions to computer graphics, particularly in the area of data-driven material representations and innovative systems for data acquisition and display. The breadth of Wojciech's accomplishments is really stunning. As author or co-author on more than 20 SIGGRAPH papers and dozens of papers in other top conferences and journals, he has a record that's doubtless the envy of many a full professor. His work is centered on the measurement and capture of things in the real world, materials, shapes, human poses, and on efficient representations of the acquired data. In real-world capture, Wojciech has studied the efficient measurement of isotropic BRDFs, including careful comparisons of data and the fitted results, 3D photography using opacity hulls, in which fuzzy and specular materials are scanned and relighted, and the acquisition and rendering of transparent and refractive objects, especially beer. In data representations, Wojciech has developed a low-dimensional representation of the space of isotropic BRDFs, studied compact representations of temporally and spatially varying BRDFs, and has studied the reflectance properties of materials with heterogeneous subsurface scattering. He's applied this skill in data capture data capture and manipulation to develop 3D TV and in addressing problems in computational photography like video matting. And more recently, he's begun studying the capture of humans and the representation of shape and reflectance properties of virtual humans. In short, this young researcher has had an impact in almost every area of computer graphics. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the 2009 Significant New Researcher Award, Wojciech Matusik.
Thank you, Spike, for this very nice speech. I am very flattered to be here. I would like to thank all of you for the award, and I also treat it as a credit for future work. This will motivate me to contribute even more to the community. I want to thank a few individuals without whom I probably wouldn't be standing here today. The largest credit goes to my graduate advisor, Leonard Macmillan, who convinced me to work in computer graphics. Initially, I wanted to work on information retrieval and digital libraries. Leonard convinced me that image-based rendering and computer graphics is so much more interesting and important. Hans-Peter Pfister has been my mentor and my best collaborator over the last 9 years. We have worked on more than a dozen of different projects together, and we have co-authored more than 20 different publications. I also would like to acknowledge my former colleagues at Mitsubishi Electric Research Labs, and especially Joe Marks, who has led a world-class lab over there. Large credit also goes to David Salesin, Tom Malloy, and my current colleagues at Adobe, where I have spent the last 2 years. David and Tom has created an extremely vibrant and creative industrial research lab. I want to thank the whole computer graphics group at MIT, especially Fredo Durang and Jovan Popovic. Although I have graduated only a few years ago, it feels I have never left the group. I have worked on many joint projects with Fredo, Jovan, and their students. I also would like to acknowledge my collaborators at the different universities and their students, with whom I have had the pleasure to work. Szymon Rusinkiewicz from Princeton University, Ravi Ramamurthy from UC Berkeley, Marcus Gross from ETH, and Paul Debevec and Peter Pierce from ICT USC. Finally, I would like to thank my whole family, and especially my wife, Gosia, for continuous support, encouragement, and patience. Thank you.